A heart that is ready for anything. I pass on Tara Brach's invitation to imagine having a heart that is ready for anything. Our hearts are capable of holding both the sorrows and the joys, the peaceful and the troubled times. Our hearts are able to presence the death forces as well as the regenerative forces that move through Earth's reality. Our hearts are capable of cherishing life in all its forms. Imagine having a heart filled with trust in the full range of human experience. The Brahma Vihara, the four immeasurables, and the meditation practices that develop them are the Buddha's primary teachings on the heart. And I find the four immeasurables a transformative place to seek refuge and source volition for meeting the time that we are in. Loving kindness, compassion, empathetic joy, and equanimity all arise spontaneously from the open heart. When our nervous system is relaxed and we are present to life. When our parasympathetic system is relaxed, we feel nourished, relaxed, and able to focus our attention through love. When the limbic system is activated, our survival brain takes over and we become more protective, defensive, often blaming and trying to control our situation. And such reactivity blocks access to our whole brain and our whole heart. And we all live in fluctuating degrees of reactivity and open-hearted presence. And this is our human condition. And so we can have love and we can have compassion for it. And through the practice of mindfulness, we can become aware of when the primitive brain is activated and we are being overtaken by reactive states formed by the survival responses of fight, flight, or freeze. We are able to catch ourselves when we begin to slip into forgetting our belonging. When our fear starts to dehumanize others and we resort to violent thoughts, words, or deeds. We can be aware when we begin to lose sight of the dignity and preciousness of all life. And gradually we become skillful in writing our course of action. The expansive presence of equanimity allows us to witness what is taking place internally and externally, with compassion and with loving kindness. With mindful presence, we are able to witness the reactive thoughts which feed emotional arousal. Equanimity opens the space for transformation. Unconditionally present, equanimity brings us home and lets us know we belong together in the web of life. And far from being passive, when we embody equanimity, we are present, discerning, and actions which can be taken are revealed to us. We can use our mindfulness practice to track how movement away from equanimity happens, how reactivity takes over through a chain of unconscious reactions. Tara Brach provides a good starting place for witnessing what takes us out of equanimity. She starts with becoming aware of our human tendency to either grasp or go into aversion. And I found it really helpful to explore these. When we are comfortable and life is delicious and delightful, we tend to grasp onto these good times in an attempt to secure and extend them. We grasp for the happy ever after. And we long to feel good, just forever. And when life becomes distasteful, we easily slip into aversion for what we perceive has caused our discomfort. Life feels bad, and we wish to be rid of what is painful as quickly as possible. And in the teachings, Tara pointed out, and I found this really significant, that our suffering increases through needing things to be different than they are. Through needing something to change before we can relax and experience well-being. As soon as our awareness, as soon as we become aware of our reactivity, we are on the path back to equanimity. One of the most powerful ways that I've personally discovered to return to equanimity is to start naming what I am feeling and thinking when I'm agitated and dissatisfied with the way that things are. This often happens in the night when I can't sleep. And I've developed this form of walking meditation that's kind of unique, where I pace and I name each feeling that I'm aware of, like I'm speaking to a loving therapist. And I say things like, I'm feeling scared, my gut is tight and painful, and I feel threatened and I want to lash out, or I'm angry and I want to destroy. And the naming allows me to move through levels of awareness and get in touch with unfelt emotions. And this shifting from fear-based narratives that loop through my mind to experiencing the emotions that drive them is very key to recovering equanimity. As I name what is taking place, I allow my mind and emotions to connect. And rather than trying to be rid of the unpleasantness, I explore it with interest. And when the process really gets going, I actually start to find joy in it. And during this process, equanimity returns and my heart opens and I begin to see more clearly. And then another piece that I really wanted to bring up today is about worry. The heart that is ready for anything is free of worry. When we get caught in worry about ourselves, about a loved one, about the future of our world, fearful stories take hold and our focus becomes riveted on what we actually do not want to see manifest. Equanimity allows us to let go into uncertainty and into not knowing. Admitting we really don't know what the future holds creates space to be open and curious about what will come. So I ask you to imagine a heart that trusts in the ultimate wisdom of life, that is able to experience the fertile field of love which surrounds us. Imagine having a heart that is ready for anything.